What is up, my friends? Friday night fire! Some baseball action. Tampa Bay at Toronto. And they keep it going 2-0 Toronto right now on top of Tampa Bay. Is the streak gonna end? We got Philly at Cincinnati, San Francisco, Detroit. Detroit is beating a team. Shocked. They got Javi back in the lineup after that last mishap. Dude doesn't care. He just doesn't care. At least that's what it appears. Minnesota at New York. New York's up 2-0 right now. LA at Boston. 2-0. Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Baltimore at Chicago. And I got a new hat. It's the City Connect Milwaukee hat. How we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Thanks for being here. We're going to get started right away because we got 2 breaks tonight and a lot to rip. So come on over and let's get mixing. And we go 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Philly's on top. Grab the buy-ins. Bring them over here. F and F1. Roll the dice. 8. We begin. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Graham's on top. A to Z. And here's your teams. Let me turn this music down a little bit so you can hear. I kind of dig the vibe. Diamondbacks, Brandon K. Braves, Calvin M. Orioles, Eric L. Red Sox, Chris K. Cubs, Anthony H. White Sox, Ken L. Reds, Kyle T. Guardians, Robert F. Rockies, Jason B. Tigers, Ted K. Astros, Sean M. Royals, Logan H. Angels, Tyler M. Dodgers, Sean F. Marlins, Kyle M. Brewers, Christopher M. Twin Sky. Mets, Ryan C. Yankees, Sean R. Athletics, Travis A. Phillies, Graham S. Pirates, Will S. Padres, Alex R. Giants, David M. Mariners, Will R. Cardinals, Tyler C. Rays, Justin C. Rangers, Nick M. Blue Jays, Nicholas C. And Nationals, Greg C. Good luck, everybody. We'll grab that link for you here. Drop in the chat. Boom! There it is. Okay. Got this weird... Okay, so I'm moseying down the discount aisle at Kroger's. And they had this weird mule type mix, and I'm about to take my first sip. And I'm nervous because it was discounted heavily. It's good. Yes. Yes. Whew. Worried about... Well... Aftertaste is a little. It's not the best. But it'll have to do. How's everybody doing tonight? Is the channel family friendly? It sure is. Topps Chrome Black. Black and Chrome. Chrome and Black. We got Stadium Club Chrome. All kinds of different cards. 2 breaks tonight. Let's get things started out right. What is the music? Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know. Cosmos was the name of that last one. You got a Topps Dynasty. Oh, Nathan, you're an incredible human being. Lars. Oh, I like that. Man, these cards are tough to come by. The good rookies out of here. Bobby, that's one of... And is that a refractor? Hold on. Did we get... Man, she looks awfully refracty. It's just got that look to it. I think this is the first Bobby I pulled out of here. It's not even numbered like normal. Is that some kind of a... I don't know what that is, but we got a Jose Ramirez too. That one's definitely numbered to 99. And I appreciate everybody that watched that last video. So many likes that I got to rip a whole case of it now, the rest of it. So we'll be getting that out to you soon. Maybe working on that this weekend. Probably, I don't know. It's going to take me a couple days to get all this sorted and packed. So maybe Sunday. I like that. Not seen a lot of these, if any. Is that the variation? I thought it was a variation of some sort, but I just have never seen it. So I didn't know for sure. But yeah, that is bad. I thought so. I thought there was something up with that. Where are the odds? Is it even? It's not even on here. Oh well. The autograph is Jose Ramirez, one of the top 5. Generous. One of the top 4. Third baseman in the league. Going to Robert. Maybe even the best. Maybe even the very best third baseman in the league. Ooh, I got a new blade in here and it slices. Slice them up. Have I ripped any big league? No. I like... See, there's this distributor that I work with and I never get anything. I haven't gotten a box from them in over a year, I think. Not even one box. I never get much anyway, but I used to be able to get like one box from them. So I put in an order for a whole case of it because I talked to I got a new wrap and all this stuff. I'm like, hey, maybe I can start getting some product. She's like, yeah, it's loosened up and, now there's some things going on. Okay, I ordered a whole case of it. Didn't even get big league, so. No big league. Josh Young is the best third baseman. Not yet. Gonna have to get by Manny. Nolan. Manny and Nolan are the big 2. Oh, look who we have there. Nobody look, nobody peek. Tatis, yeah, he's smoking. He's smoking the ball. He's coming. He's gonna be back like locked. He might change the world. Tatis comes back and then there's world peace. How's everybody doing? Asks Robert. I'm doing great. I'm sure everybody's doing great. In all of baseball. Okay. Let me just change that to all of baseball. And if you want to go AL, then Devers. What do you think about a base Bobby PSA 10 for 35? Sounds like a good deal to me. There's O'Neal Cruz. And our first parallel. Palacios Green. How many autographs are we going to get out of here? We've been getting more than one fairly regularly. Seems like about like 1 in 4 boxes you get a bonus. Syndergaard, and his hair is not flowing in that one. Refractor. Wander, Beam Team, and our autograph is Andre Palante. Going to the Cardinals. Tyler. He's on tapeworm medicines now, the good stuff. Now he's on the good stuff. The real powerful tapeworm medicine. None of that ringworm nonsense. Tapeworm stuff. It goes real deep. There's that Julio we saw. The tapeworm medicine gets into your bones. It's like adamantium. It just becomes a part of you. It's cool. Shimmer. Team of the future. What are we going to get? Probably one more parallel out of here. probably, maybe. There she is. Nick Allen. Blue parallel, number to 199. No consistency with the colors and the numbering. Frustrating. Let's do a little spread of update once I get these cards taken care of. Like I said, we got 2 breaks tonight. Do me a favor, hit that like. Good little like spike. No problem, Anthony. Yeah, I shipped out a couple of flat rate boxes to whoever responded to me. I still have a list I'm working off of. Every couple months I can fill up a couple boxes, few boxes, sometimes more, depending on what I rip. All right, we'll start right here. Let's get a good perp. Not just a good name, but good quality too. Here we go. It's a rookie. It's Miranda. Not too bad. Miranda and IKF. What's up, Rome? IndyCar dude. Let's turn 2. J-Rock. Brandon, Wong, Rooster, Vetter. Shout out. Pena rookie in there. And a bust pack. Kind of tough with just one shot. One pack, one shot, one dart throw. Actually, I mean, it's kind of like 2 dart throws with the 2 purples in there. The UK cards, no, they're back in stock. Rain Man. They're a little more pricey now. Snooze, you lose. That's why you got to set those notifications. Ring the notification bell. When I post a new video, you'll get a notification on your phone. And you can be quick on the draw when I find these good deals. Maybe you can partake if you want to. Because I like to share the information. There's a blue Lux. If I find out some goodies, I share it with the people. That's what this channel's all about. Sharing the info, not hiding it and hoarding it. A little something on that corner. Like most people, like 99.999% of the people do. They just hold the information, they find out, they do their research, and they don't tell anybody or share it. They go out and buy the product. I share. Nice Bobby. 87 Bobby, nicely centered. And that's probably going to be about it. Yep. What's up, Derek? Using his 2-month membership. Says, what up, Stryker? How's your Friday night going? It's going well. Got a little bit of sunshine. Finished up a little bit of garden stuff. Putting a new fence around my garden. Going to be building a gate soon if I got enough wood. I've had to make 3 trips to the Home Depot. I don't want to have to go 4 times. Julio debut. Wander debut. We'll go pack by pack here. Chrome, Jaron Durant, and we got a gold, but it's Zach Davies. Wouldn't you know it? Zach Davies. You know, I really like the gold color. I'm just going to take a quick look at this. Pretty close to the same gold color with that UK stuff. This is a little bit darker, just a tiny little bit. But man, the UK is a fun rip for the price, especially with the autos coming out of there at a decent rate, like I think it was like 1 in 3 boxes, something like that. And yeah, there's sticker autos, but it's just kind of a little bonus because they don't have to put autos in there really. And like, I don't know. I have a box of 2020 and 2021 just sitting on my shelf. One box of each. So I ordered a couple more boxes just in case anybody wants to, if the slammers feel like getting a little bit of that involved in a break, like a box or two or something here or there. I got 3 years of it. And I don't recall them having autographs in the other ones, although maybe they did. I didn't open up a ton of the other years. Bobby. Strata. And the big heavy pack. Let's Turn 2 wants to know, what's everybody's number one go-to for food at the ballpark? I'll start. Obviously, hot dog is on the table as one of the go-to. I like pizza. I like getting like a personal pizza. Bag of peanuts. Usually when I go to the ballpark, I'm not looking to like eat a lot of food. I'm looking to kind of drink my dinner. So usually it's like a thing of peanuts are perfect. Perfect ballpark food. It's not really like it's not a meal. Was that part of it? Peanuts, yeah. Whatever they bring, basically. Whatever they bring around is what I'm getting. Like a pretzel's nice. But there's a couple of restaurants. Anytime I go down to the city, there's restaurants. Usually we go early, hit up a restaurant, do a little pre-gaming. Actually save money going to a restaurant down there, like a lot of money. Because ballpark food is so expensive. We're doing a 23 series one. Helmet nachos, yeah. Yeah, basically. Jones got it right. Derek Hall, and that's it. What a bummer for Derek Hall getting hurt. I don't think it's anything serious. Should be back, right? Nothing super serious. But what a bummer. You finally get your shot and then kind of get hurt. Oswaldo Cabrera, Frank Thomas. All right, we're looking for the big, colorful Adleys. Adley is incredible. Fried calamari, not at the ballpark. Nah. How much does it cost to grade a card? Right now it's $16. Usually it's 19, but the prices fluctuate. You got to have like 20 of them, I think, and be a member of the PSA club. It's a blue Hank Aaron 30-30. Ooh, you got a full... Oh, you know what, man? I keep forgetting to go out. I probably wouldn't buy any anyway. I'm more of a hobby box guy when it comes to stuff like that. Nolan Gorman. Nice auto here. Hard sign Nolan Gorman. Rookie auto. Looks to be centered, sharp, crisp. Very good. Tyler. Nah, Hank Aaron's not numbered. Those blues aren't numbered. Is Adley short printed? No. No, sir. Nobody's short printed out of here. Usually that's a rumor. Like anytime it's like, you know, oh, so-and-so short printed in a release. The only short printed person in a release that I can remember is like the no number Vlad, because it was kind of an SP. Not really an SP, but kind of an SP. And I think everything else is a rumor. Like, oh, they didn't make as many Luis Roberts in 2020 Series 2. It's like, yeah, they did. Although, there may be some validity to it. Like 2016 Bowman has, in the population at least, has fewer PSA 10, like basically fewer fewer Tatises than Vlads in the population. Now, that's most likely because Tatis wasn't anybody until, you know, he kind of broke out in 2019. I guess call it 2019. But, you know, people knew of him, and he was something. And son of a Hall of Fame, or not, son of a major leaguer. But everybody knew about Vlad, and people were collecting Vlad in 2016 much more than Tatis. So I don't know. You can look in the population report. You'll never really know. You can look in the pop report and see, like, you know, if out of a same release, who has more, but that only tells part of a story. Well, about halfway done. Got a good auto out of there. Should be getting a couple relics. Bat down Acuna 2018 Series 2. Yeah, that's a short print. Not short printed. Not a short printed base card. A legit SP, different serial number. How about a golden mirror? How about it? Haven't had one in a while. Why is Julio so much more popular than Michael Harris? Dude hit 297 as a rookie with 17 homers and speed. Hasn't done it for as long. And I think he's a little bit older. And he's not batting leadoff. Usually Michael Harris bats pretty lower, depending on the situation, but usually he's batting like 7th, I think. So he's not going to have as many opportunities. Zach Thompson. We got a black Zach Thompson to 72. And Aaron Judge, straight up patchwork of the past. Commemorative team patch. It looked like a black parallel or something, didn't it? Or blue. Another Cardinals hit going to Tyler. Number to 72. Just adjusting the music on my end. It seems real loud. Three more. Kyle dropping 5 gifted memberships. Let's go. Thank you, Kyle. You just got a green highlight next to your names because Kyle just bought you a membership. Look at this. 2 low-numbered parallels. Palacios. That one's numbered to 50. So we got the black and the Father's Day blue out of here. 2 tough pulls. Black's exclusive to Hobby and Jumbo. And 2 packs left. 2 packs left. Let's get to 100 likes before the last pack. Says let's turn 2. Wow, we're at 89 already. Hit that like. I'll give you a couple seconds to hit the like. And while I'm pulling something up, I got to pull up my link sheet. Drop you a couple links. Here is the Facebook link. If you're interested in becoming pals on Facebook. Man, that is the wrong. Why is that? That is not the right spreadsheet. That is not the right link. Hold on. One second. That's more like it. Swing on over to Facebook. Like the post. We'll get some more people up in this joint. Can I recommend any good card shops in Michigan? I cannot. It's definitely not anywhere near where I live. There's one down in, I don't know. I can't. Sorry. Salvador Perez, Major League Material. That one is a game-used relic. And that's going to the Royals. Logan. Soto, Adley. And the last pack. Hey, Jeff. How's it going, man? How bad is the drive for you from home to a Tigers game? Well, it wouldn't be that bad. Hop on 24, head south, get on 75. It's not that bad, but with construction this time of year, like it's going to be not fun at all. My buddy's looking to maybe get a suite for a game this year, and I'm like, yeah, I'll definitely go as long as we get someone to drive. So, like my brother-in-law might drive. And that would be great. I just hate going down. I hate driving down to Detroit. Just, the roads are horrible. The traffic's no fun. The city's a escape from New York style apocalyptic nightmare. Yeah, and I mean, who wants to see the Tigers? Not me. Want to see Javi Baez not hustle? Nah. Guy like that just sets your team back. Like, so we've just gone through the better part of a decade of massively overpaying Miguel Cabrera. Like, he hasn't earned his salary in the better part of a decade, and he's cost us the ability to compete. So let's migrate right from that into Javi Baez batting a solid 100 with nothing, with no power, no on base, no even like his defense, like not even hustling, just gross, not a fun product. And then they'll slide him right back into the 4-hole today, like nothing ever happened. No, how about you put him, like how about you bat Javi where he deserves? 9th. You bet 100, you can bat 9th, and we'll give you a couple of shots to get that thing up to the Mendoza line. All right. We are looking for parallels out of here. We're looking for autographs. We're looking for, there are image variations as well. I'm going to go back through afterwards and find those because I don't know what I'm looking for really. Very good. I haven't even looked at the checklist, but I imagine it's got to be good. Every box we've opened, I think, has had like a good name auto. Wow, that was good. We got over 100 likes. Miggy's job is to get a double and then get him a substitute runner. Good luck getting a double. How's he going to make it to second base without falling over? Without pulling like a Kit Kat out of his back pocket halfway in between first and second. Andrew Vaughn. Are we going to get any more parallels? Jeremy Pena looking young. Look how young he looks there. There's Torkelson. We got one more. Looks like a gold or a yellow. Gold or a yellow. Here we, oh, and a refractor. Okay, back to back. Boom, boom. Piguero to 75. Langoliers to 199. I got my box of super boxes today. Finally. I think I'm the last person to get them. The very last person who pre-ordered them to get them. I don't know what I want to do with them. What do you think I should do? Should I rip it? Should I do a PC rip of those? Or should I work them into breaks? I'm good either way. But what do you guys think? Jeff likes the Kit Kat line. Thank you. Miggy isn't that old. I mean, he's like X. He looks an X, and his skill level is like he's about 45, but I don't know how old he really is. 39, 40, 41. Get another one of these out here. Topps Chrome Black. They have apple pie Kit Kat? No way. Oh yeah, if I would just say that you don't get the big card from the super box. I already thought about that. AB, I trust me. That was like my first thought is like, I am not shipping these big cards. Lindor, Yelich, and an atomic green Bryce Harper to 99. Oh, okay. That's what you're talking. He's not old enough to help him win. In the 80s. No, he ain't that old. Why don't you come right on over here, Aaron Judge? There's plenty of room for you horizontally over there. What now? Yeah, we got the auto. And it is Hoy Park. If I had to guess, if you gave me like, I don't know, one guess, I'd be like, I guess that it's a Hoy Park auto. Because he's got a lot of autos. Lots of autos and stuff this year or last year. I'd say either him or like Vlade. You ordered 3 super boxes, opened one. Why the packs were glued together was beyond me. Don't know. Haven't opened one yet. Glued together, you say? Was it so they don't slide around in that box? Greenskeeper with a $4.99 donation says, can't hang out tonight, but I had to let you guys know it's a boy. I'm pumped. Good luck to everyone and smash that like. Thanks as always, Stryker. Well, thank you as always, Greenskeeper. And I congratulate you on the good news. Wish you good health. Think about you when I'm working on my garden. What would the Greenskeeper do here? Rojas. Purple. Another purple. Is that going to be the auto? Yes. Ryan Reckley. Purple auto to 250. Going to David. I get a 55 point for that one. Looks like a thickie. Yeah. Name the kid Stryker Kikuchi. No, Stryker's off the table already. It's okay. I'm used to it. The wives, for some reason, don't want to name their kid Stryker. I don't understand it. I never will, but I respect it. Mini box number 2. Bowman Chrome. Oh, I was late on Grissom, man. I need a shortstop second baseman too in my fantasy league because I got like that's my one. Well, that and catcher, I suppose. But if Alvarez is good, like he's supposed to be, and starts qualifying for catcher, that'll be good. But I need a second base shortstop, and Grissom would have been perfect. And someone already snagged him like a couple days ago. He was sitting on the waivers. I looked at him every day, going, "I'm gonna keep my eye on this situation." Curtis Mead, refractor to $4.99. It's a redemption. Come on. Big redemption. Bobby? Dalen Lyle. Dalen Lyle of the Nationals going to Greg. Not familiar with that character. Oh, we got a bonus auto. That is rare. That must be the case hit autograph then. Denzer Guzman to 99. Bonus auto out of Topps, out of Bowman Chrome. You guys seen much of that? I haven't seen much of that, if at all. I like that. Angels hit. Put that back there with them. We'll take that, won't we? Meat will be up this year, eh? Sliding into a nice situation. I think I'm going to double stack these boys. I don't really know what to... We got a lot more hits coming. 5, 6... 7, 8, 9 more autographs. Might as well get the autograph train rolling. 5 more out of here. Figured it'd be a good time to start getting some of this. This is still really affordable. 2021 jumbos. And some of those 2021 guys are starting to blossom. And the fruit is looking delicious and supple. Oh, I don't know, Carrick. It's too early for that. Way too early for that, my friend. No, we're not quick ripping. We're not quick ripping jumbo packs. Although, Never quick ripped a jumbo. Let's do it. Usually I just do one at a time. Let's quick rip a jumbo. Any poker this week? Well, Monday nights is my poker league. But we got a cash game tomorrow night. I may or may not go, depending on the amount of people that play. Kelnick was an update, yeah, Chris. Should you get the Topps update? Ronald Acuna Jr. rookie SP. Should you get it? Yeah. Why not? If you're gonna ask, should I get X? Live within your means, but yeah. Anything Acuna, I'm all about. Why not? All right, here we go. This is fun. Quick ripping a jumbo. What do we think about this? Let's analyze the viewing experience. Autograph number 1, Brady Singer. And it's an aqua. And it is numbered to 199 going to KC. What else can we get? There's a Prism Pujols. Refractor Posey. Key Bryan rookie. Prism Chapman. Ooh, we got a gold coming. Comes a gold. Is it going to be a gold auto? We don't know. We don't know yet, but we're about to find out. Come on, be a gold auto. Like a gold Mountcastle auto would be so sick. Amid Rosario, the guy who should be batting like, oh, in my eyes, probably like 5th. And then you slide Jimenez into the 2. If I was the manager. Christian Javier, that's a good one. He's a legit pitcher. Rookie auto, Javier. That one is going to Sean. Still got a whole nother stack to go. Check out cardshells.com. StreamBot just dropped a link to get $10 off an order of 50 or more. All the supplies I use are from Card Shells. Only the best for me and you. We got 2 breaks tonight, guys, so settle in. Is your name highlighted? No. Can't send a super chat? I don't know why. Pack Addicts. Should be able to. Green means you're a member, but I don't see a green highlight. There's Mountcastle. There's Jimenez. Madrigal. Madrigal's been playing. He's been playing well. Not a ton of ABs, but last time I checked, he was batting like 300. Which is kind of that's all you want out of Madrigal. He's not a power hitter. He's a second baseman. He's supposed to be a second baseman who hits for a very high average. Seth Eldridge. Refractor to 499. Tavares. There's Madrigal. Hi. We were just talking about you, bud. To 399. Well, Mountcastle auto, that's what I would like to see. Will Myers Prism, and Jorge Guzman autograph. We got Denzer Guzman and Jorge Guzman. It's the Guzman autograph parade. Nothing but Guzman autos today. Hip, hip, hooray. Nando and Marcon. All right. At least we got a couple of active big leaguers out of the deal. Brady Singer and Christian Javier. Pitchers, yes, but good ones. You pulled a base and aqua auto from your jumbo years back of Seth Elledge. Yeah. Yep. He's something. Top 5. I don't know. Carrick, you got lots of questions for me. I like it, but it's kind of tough to piece together a top 5 2022 release schedule whilst reading, interacting with chat, ripping, top loading, communicating, keeping everything straight. I can ramble on a little bit, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to put you a top 5 release together without the break grinding to a halt while I mentally exhaust myself. But I can try. Heck. Number 1. No, let's start with I'll tell you, I probably can't put them in exact order, but Bowman Chrome Sapphire, probably number 1. Topps Chrome Update Sapphire, then Topps Update, then Topps Chrome. Wait, okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, and then regular Bowman Chrome, and then see how it grinds to a halt when I have to think. Bowman Draft. Bowman and Bowman Draft are somewhere in like then 5 and 6. Those are the top releases. I think Bowman Chrome Sapphire might be the best release of the year. And most people don't put that as number 1. I think a lot of people would put Update as number 1, maybe Update Sapphire, maybe Bowman Draft. A lot of people say Bowman Draft. Like if you had to go with like a guarantee every year it's going to be good, Bowman Draft. You can go that route. Just almost without question, at least for a time until the prospects start to go up and down depending on what they do and how they succeed or do not succeed. Okay, same thing with this, where we got Chrome cards in here, we got rookies, we got stars and prospects, and quite a few parallels, and we're going to get 1 autograph. At least 1. Here's Rojas to 199. Basically, we're just kind of trying to get to this, the parallels. Pedro Leon to 75. Looking for that auto. What is this? A normal sleeve? A normal sleeve got worked in and I knew right away and I threw it right in the trash. I don't use normal sleeves. Standard sleeve. No, and neither should you. Oh, got a drop of water on there. Pulled an Adley HFA out of a blaster. Congratulations. That's a tough pull. Topps Chrome Update Sapphire, definitely your favorite. Anarchy became a hitter, and I appreciate that. Razor losing by 3. Maybe tonight's the night. They could lose their hot streak, yeah. Well, I've been saying it since the beginning. The Rays are very good, and I like the team, but they're not as good as... They've played actual skunks, like a field full of skunks, their first 3 series. The 3 worst teams in the league they played. And they're by far the worst, too. Tigers, Nationals, and A's. So, like, if you had to go in before the season started and look at the Rays' schedule, the first 3 series, and predict their record, you would say they're going to win 2 out of 3, at least against all 3 of those teams, right? So you're talking 3 losses is what you would predict. So one of those teams, you'd probably be like, they're going to sweep, like, I don't know, the A's or maybe 2 out of the 3 they might sweep. So you might have even predicted they'd only have 1 loss. Finally, they play the Red Sox, a real team. Real-ish team. They're not great, but they're not nearly as bad as those other teams. Carson Williams, 34 of 50. Sweet-looking card. Another gold. Wow, we got 3. Well, that's a gold. That's a yellow. Can't really tell, but 3 sweet goldish, yellowish-y looking cards. Here's a blue. Rojas to 99. It's a parallels. We got a parallel hot box, and not only that, we've got a redemption, and usually that's good things. Come on, good things. Jorge Valera, printing plate 101. Ha ha! We got a 101. Not the kind we were thinking, but that's a 101. I wish we could see it, man. Instead, we got just too many things like this in boxes these days. Fanatics, stop with it. It's good. We got a 101, and that's great. But we want the card, the actual card. Look at that. Followed up by an orange Ricardo Cabrera. Man, that was a hot stack right there. Oh, look at this hot stack. Hold on. Another 101 in the same box. 2 101 printing plates in the same box. Where's the 101? What is this? Doesn't say 101 anywhere? Anybody got a... Or am I missing it? What? It's Emmanuel Rodriguez. What am I missing? 2 101s in one box? So if that's just a freebie, we'll take that. Fanatics, we'll take that. But, we like the actual plate like this. That one's an auto. That one's not, but is it? I don't see it. Do you see it? I do not see a 1 of 1 anywhere. Pause the video if you need to, but that's wild. But that's a plate, if I ever saw one. Okay. And we still have a whole stack. Look at it. We're 2/3 of the way through this box, and we've already gotten 2 101s. Printing plates don't have that kind of back. Well, what the heck is it? Look at it. It is a printing plate. Look at it. It is one. I know they usually don't have a back like that, but that is a plate. 100%. It's even got like some ink on the front. It's super thick, rounded edges, made of metal. Maybe, is it called something else? Printing plate 1 in 468. So they're not like crazy rare. I don't know, guys. Your guess is as good as mine. An error plate? An error printing plate without the 101 on there? With a real back? With the real card back on it? There's always something strange going on here, but we'll take it. The player names backwards. Yeah, that's how... Isn't that how it works? Anthony says, Stryker breaks where the one-of-ones flow like lava. Like it. Lava. The unstoppable force. Yeah. Just like Stryker breaks. You saw another unnumbered printing plate from this product in another break. Interesting. Did it have the back like that too? They're trying to dress them up with a real back. Fancy it up a bit. Okay. This is what they came up with. Why don't you just fancy that up a bit, John? John in the art room. We're going to stack. I mean, we have to. We got, well, one. I guess three. Only 3 more guaranteed hits, but I think stacking is the play. 1 of 0, yeah. Aren't they doing that? Aren't they going to start doing that? 1 of 0, -1 of 0, all that nonsense. Rays are stinking it up 6-1 in the 6th. It had to come to an end sometime. How do you determine what cards to rip for breaks? It's actually, it's like long planned and thought out usually. I have to pre-order all this stuff. So usually how I determine it is I want to include some of the newest stuff that's available. I try to include some Bowman so we get some prospects for different teams that might not get hits in the normal flagship type releases. Try to include as many autographs and hits as I can for the money to get as many as possible in there. And try to spread it around so that as many teams have potential for a big hit as possible. If not all. That's kind of how I go through it. And then I want to get good value in there. So these cards are cool. I don't know exactly what these are, but they're sweet looking. They're like foil. There's some kind of foil, and I think you get only 1 per box. Ooh, Jackson Chourio auto. See what I mean about the autos coming out of this Bowman Heritage stuff? They have almost all been good, if not all. What a jackpot. Nice, Chris. There you go, buddy. This break's going well. Multiple 101s. Couple good autos. And we already got a lot of color. I don't know if we're going to get any more color out of here. Not out of there. Any more? Maybe? Maybe one more. I think I see something thick. Unless that's just a regular chrome. Nope. One more. And it's Blaze Jordan. Respectable player to 199. Just a refractor. And then that's going to be it. Okay. Very good. 4 more boxes. Break like this, usually I don't like to have so many base cards in a break because it takes me a long time to sort through base cards. And this break is going to have a ton of base cards. Like, it's going to take me all weekend to do this, which is not going to be fun. But hey, it's my job. Bichette's crushing. Yeah, he's having a nice season. Kyle, what's up, brother? Stryker breaks are more of an art than a science. Kyle gets me. He gets it. And sometimes there is a little bit of artwork. Custom Stryker art in every break. Whether it's a signed piece by me. Sometimes, you know, you have an opportunity to get a schmancy numbered to 5, which I deck out with my own inspirational peyote-induced artwork. Just kidding. But I do have I do have schmancies to 5. So if you've ever gotten a schmancy, shout it out in the chat if you've ever gotten a schmancy. There's got to be someone here that's gotten one. Yeah, she's getting full already. Full of 101s. Every day's a weekend when you're retired. Why don't you brag a little more? If you love what you do, then well, how's that saying go? I don't know. Something about if you love what you do for work, then you never work. I wouldn't know. Pulled a Torque Auto Stadium Club Blaster. Nice, JB. Rich got a schmancy. Did you see KC pulled a Julio auto out of Topps Chrome Update? I did not. Good for him. That's amazing. Oh, wow. Because I know he's doing that case. I got to catch up with some of his stuff, man. I've been falling behind on YouTube videos because I've been watching a lot of baseball. So the YouTube, like the normal guys I watch on YouTube kind of get, you know, secondary views. All right, here we go. Wander Generation now. Jose Miranda. Purple. Wander. Pena. Purple. Pena. And guess what? It's centered. We've been running into quite a bit of centered purples. A vast majority has been nicely centered. We're not seeing that miscut stuff like was so talked about for so long. Bobby. Standard Bobby. That one's a little thick over there. Yeah, that's not going to gem, but it's not real bad. Ripping for rookies with a $10 donation. Thank you for the super chat. Says Stryker, I need some help. Pulled a 101 Juan Soto base card from 2021 Series 1 hanger last week. Should I A, sell it raw, B, get it graded, C, hold it? How much do you think it's worth? 1 of 1 Soto base. Wow, I couldn't tell you, man. At least several hundred. I could put it at that. Yes, send it away to get graded if it looks legit. If it doesn't look like, it's so tough. Oh, look at, we got a gold. Here's our hit. Hold on. It's so tough to figure out if those 101s are perfect. You could always just get it authenticated. PSA authentic if you're nervous about getting it graded. But definitely get it slabbed. Oh, gold. Suzuki 11 of 50. At least it's a name. We got a name. Hopefully he's coming back soon. I like that Cubs team, and they're going to actually add Suzuki to the mix. They went from being like, you know, one of the worst, just like a poor team last year, a lot of young players, to they signed a bunch of veterans this season, and I'm digging the Cubs. I like watching them. I like Dansby a lot. Dansby is always just like a fine player in my mind. I wasn't really a fan, but this year I've become a fan. He's absolutely crushing it. He's like a leader of that team. They got a bunch of veteran leadership on the team now. If they can get a couple of good pitchers, believe it or not, they could contend. Couple of dominant, like ace type pitchers. Get that bullpen looking good, but with the offense that they have, add Suzuki to the mix. Couple good pitchers, and they're right there. I don't see why not. Maybe that's the kind of thing, because a few of the players are a little long in the tooth, but how about this? 2020. Like Mancini, I don't know what what do you expect really out of him? How much more has he got in the tank? Suzuki's in the lineup tonight? Well, that's awesome. I thought it was going to be a little bit more, but okay. Suzuki's in the lineup. That's a particularly good hit. There's like a little... Oh, that's on the outside. Not happening. Go Dodgers. Dodgers are not going to win the World Series. Not this year. I don't think it's the Dodgers' year. But they do have a good team. And if stinking Muncy, man. I had him on my team last year, and he's horrible. And this year, It was like back-to-back games a couple nights ago. What do you have, like? We have like a dozen RBIs or something through 2 games. So many. Just jacking home runs out left and right. Still batting under 200, but at least he was. I always wondered, like, how do you have Muncy batting like 159, batting cleanup, no matter what? It's because he can do stuff like that. He must be healthy this year, too. So that's what I've heard. Ripping for Rookies says, thank you for the info, Stryker. I appreciate it. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. Syndergaard not getting through 4 innings. Yeah, he's not the same pitcher as he used to be. Analytics. Yeah, I guess. Just looks so awkward out there. Listen, I'm completely honest with you. I'm only salty because he didn't perform for me last year on my fantasy team. It's the only reason. Nothing against the guy. I just remember. I remember things. Like Justin Morneau. Drafted him one year. Dude, we're going back now. I still remember. It's been like a decade or more. Drafted Justin Morneau one year, and it was like the year right before he broke out. And I never liked him. Who else do I have a problem with because they didn't perform for me? Trevor Story. Drafted Trevor Story with a high amount. Well, it was an auction draft, so I paid a good amount for him. And he stunk the bed. One year. It was one of those years. I don't remember what year. It's probably like the year right before he broke out, you know. You entered all your home run challenge cards tonight. Good luck. Good luck. It's hey, the weather's heating up. It's actually not a bad night for it, and it's a bunch of scrubs on the mound tonight for the most part. I didn't go through the slate, but Rasmussen's on the mound. He's not a scrub. I'm sure there's plenty of good pitchers. I didn't go through all the pitchers tonight. Normally I could tell you like every matchup for every game, but I've just been too busy. My wife's working and I take care of my daughter, pick her up from school, do the whole dad thing all day. Dustin May auto, guys. So this card, it's like $100 card. PSA 10, maybe even a little more. I looked it up because I wanted to buy one. I like him. Because I was thinking I could get like a Dustin May auto for like $50 and a PSA 10 or something. No. I think they're like $100+ And going to Sean. Congratulations, Sean. Good auto to get out of here. Noisy Refractor. We got the 2020 stuff. Gonsolin. That's my boy. I'm waiting for Gonsolin to come back. That'll make my pitching a lot. And there it is. The negative. Always pulling negative. Oh, gross. What is this? Ugh, what is that? There's Dansby. Ooh, orange. Eshelman. Orange Tom Eshelman. You guys remember who was here for the Eshelman thing? Can't remember what it was. Maybe the greenskeeper. If he was here, he'd remember. Something about Eshelman. Carrick says, I got a gifted membership and I have never been a member like this before, so you can explain what I'm able to do. You get access to special emojis that only members can use. You get access to members only chat when I kick it on. You get like a little avatar next to your name that changes over time. So like every month it'll change and like upgrade to a different thing. And what else? I think, yeah, there's like 5 or 6 things that it gets you. Randy rookie. That's not bad either. I like a Randy rookie. I am the world's 17th biggest Randy Arozarena fan. We have group meetings. That's why I know I'm 17, because 16 and up, those guys are serious. I'm more of a casual super fan. Next jersey. Oh, Bichette. Rookie. That's why I got this, to get some Bo rookies. We want a parallel, though. And Jordan. This is, man, 2020 is... We're back in. I went through a streak where we were ripping 2020 stuff. I mean, basically since it came out, we've been ripping 2020 stuff because it's a good release. Very good. It's the best release of Topps Chrome since 2020. One more Stadium Club Chrome. Then we got a Sapphire. And then we're on to break number 2, where we're going to get, I don't know, what do you think? 2, 3 more one-on-ones? Do you think the UK baseball are worth it for 125? All I know is it's worth it for 100. 125, 25% more expensive. I could tell you after I sell some of those cards. I haven't even had time to list any of them. I still have Heritage high number stuff I haven't had any time to list. This is going to be a busy weekend for me. I would like to spend it working outside, but I have a feeling I'm going to spend it working inside. But yeah, I mean, as long as, so do a quick calculation. Here's how you can tell if it's worth it for 125. Find out how much a PSA 10 of the 4 best rookies out of there, like Wander, Julio, Bobby, and maybe Pena or something, or maybe even like a Trout, or you can even add up all of it, like Trout, Ohtani, all the guys that have any kind of value. PSA 10s, what are they worth? Because all the base cards are clean. I didn't find hardly any, you get basically a whole set per box too. So you get every card in a box, a hobby box. So I imagine if you gem out 4 cards, just 4 base cards, not even including parallels. So now that I'm thinking of it, it's probably worth it up to about, at least 150, probably. Can't say for sure though, but it seems like it. Because then you got the parallels too. So if you hit 1 Julio parallel, totally worth it. If you hit 1 parallel of any of those other guys, totally worth it. And you're getting a lot of parallels. So I don't know. Seems like it. Jordan. Kopech refractor. Where's our numbered stuff? Pujols refractor, pitching. Bobby team in the future. The curve on these cards is so weird too. It's like a parabola. Like it wants to turn into a... Oh, MJ Melendez, look at on-card Melendez, and that's a gold to 50. That'll play. Nice Logan. The encroachment is real. Got just enough room for my hands here. And I double stacked and triple stacked a lot of these parallels. And Brian Reynolds, one of the hottest players, to 25. Going to the Pirates, Will? Just gonna have to put him back there. And here we go. Another one. Okay, blue. So we did get our 2 parallels and the parallel auto. So 3 parallels. Ted Williams, blue to 199. Going to Boston. Chris. Was it a good idea to pass on Big League and get Stadium Club Chrome? I'd say so. Refractor Vlad. And that's it. Oh, I like that Acuna. Yes, sir. Yet another good image. All right, here's the hits. Gold Melendez to 50. Hot stuff. Look at this. Look at these autos, man. We got some. Chiriot auto. Suzuki Gold Rookie to 50. Dustin May autograph. And the best one, Orange Eshelman color match. 21 to 25. Marcon auto. Elledge refractor. Autograph. Ted Williams blue. Brian Reynolds orange. Nick Madrigal pink. Pedro Leon to 75. Got the Valera printing plate 1 of 1 and another printing plate 101. Emmanuel Rodriguez. Weird. 2 in 1 box. Rojas to 99. Williams to 50. Noel to 50. Cabrera to 25. Guzman auto going to the Marlins, which is Kyle, right? Did I totally forget to... Yeah, I didn't remember to shout you out on that one. Sorry, brother. Javier auto. Guzman to 99. That's a case hit. We got another redemption. Dalen Lyle, prospect auto. Ryan Reckley to 250. Hoy Park encased auto. Rojas to 250. Mead to 499. Brady Singer, Aqua auto to 199. Rosario Gold to 50. Bryce Harper, Atomic, Green Atomic to 99. Got an Aaron Judge relic. Perez to 99. Piguero to 75. Jordan Walker auto, another good autograph. Tyler Soderstrom to 25. We got Salvi Perez here with a game-used relic. Green Palacios. Blue Nick Allen. Father's Day to 50. Palacios. A couple of these boys. Zach Thompson. Nolan Gorman auto. Look at these autos flowing. Rookie auto on card. Palante auto. Jose Ramirez. Black gold. We got the Bobby variation. And another Jose Ramirez. And a nice stack of secondary hits. I'd say that was a success. 2 101s. Oh, wait. We got one more box. Hold on. We got one more box. Don't want to forget this one. The bonus box. Sitting right here. That's a big one. We can't forget about Bowman Draft Sapphire Edition. And then on to break number 2. I just had to clear the stage. Get a full stage together. Anarchy with a $5 super chat says, Friday night fire rarely disappoint. Keep up the awesome content, Stryker. Thank you very much. And the clinic with $1.99. Wasn't there Sapphire? Yes, there was, my friend. Yes, there was. And here it is, pack number 1. Cho Juan, yes, or Mercedes. Alvarez first. Oh, man, are the Rays coming back? No way. I should put the game on. It is on. I had it on, just in a different tab. Yep, 3-6. Colas, Furman. Get to these parallels. Snelling, Volpe, Mendez, Elliott. Come on. I get those parallels. Got a Blaze and a Marcelo. There it is. Okay. Jackson Holiday, that's a big one. He's got the Orioles. Eric's got the Orioles. Big one. Oh, the orange. Gold Holiday. Could it be? Could it possibly be? Oh. It's an Oriole too. Preto. That's to 15. The gold to 15. Ay. Thought it was going to be a gold holiday. Sometimes they do that. Like they'll show you the card and then the next one will be Okay, now we got a yellow. Jack Brannigan. 2 parallels. That's to 99. 2 more packs left. We got the big boy. We got the holiday. It's one final shot at Vaquero. Nope, that's it. Ooh, wow. The gold looks so good. Wow. So something about it just really refracts. It would have looked much better in the Jackson holiday version. Okay, now we have officially completed break number 1. Double check, nothing else over here. Quick sweep, and then we get on to break number 2. All right, let me pull up the spreadsheet and we can get started here. Shuffling things up. Black and Chrome, part 2. Let's mix these up 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Red's on top this time. Grab the buy-ins. Call it that. Drop them down. Roll the dice. 6. And we begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Richard's on top. He's got the Reds. Sort the sheet. Here's your teams. Diamondbacks, Lucas H. Braves, Al L. Orioles, Sean M. Red Sox, Julia M. Cubs, Ian F. White Sox, James R. Reds, Richard A. Guardians, Scott A. Rockies, Bill R. Tigers, Jason B. Astros, Sky. Royals, Calvin M. Angels, Saul K. Dodgers, Michael P. Marlins, Brent R. Brewers, Mark H. Twins, Mike S. Mets, Scott L. Yankees, Brandon N. Athletics, Matt M. Phillies, Mark H. Pirates, Joan S. Padres, John S. Giants, Dean F. Mariners, Glenn S. Cardinals, Chris G. Rays, Janelle F. Rangers also going to Janelle. Jays, Randy H. And Nationals, Brandon K. Good luck, everybody. Something wrong here. I must have smacked the camera. All right, let me drop you a link. There you go. How do you get in? Good question. You get in by being a part of the Patreon crew, also known as a slammer if you want to become a slammer. I just dropped a link for you, and I'm going to pin it to the top. Slammers get notified when a list of break. They can buy in if they want. Breaks sell out really fast, so you got to download the Patreon app on your phone so that when a notification comes in, you can grab it up, break, sell out quickly. If you're having problems getting into a break and you're a slammer, just send me a direct message asking for an early notification. Should be able to get you in, no problem. And we'll keep trying. Can't get you in, get you in on the next one. Keep sending me a DM. Let's start out this way with the three retail formats of Topps Update. Everybody's favorites. Not everybody's favorite to open. Blister packs are annoying to open. Seth Brown and Royce Lewis. Okay. Royce Lewis is not bad. Wong is trading his wife for Sam Huff rookies. You made a wise choice, my friend. Just kidding, Mrs. Wong. Bobby. We got a hanger box here. What's your thoughts on the 2023 Bowman checklist? I haven't gone through it in depth yet. I'm kind of delaying it until probably like a couple of days before release, and then I'll dive in real deep. I have to be motivated. Like I have too much else to do right now than dive into the upcoming Bowman release. All it'll take me is like an hour to go through it, figure out what prospects are young. That's all you got to do. Like who's young and who's a position player. Boom. That's who you get. That's who you'll go after. Oh my, another big Suzuki. Look at this. Big Suzuki. Vintage stock. Whoa, to 99. Oh boy. Hold on. Suzuki's back. It's a Suzuki kind of night. Ian? It's a good way to start out. It could have been anybody. Trust me. I have a stack to the ceiling of no-name parallels from 2022 update. We got like the same pack last break, minus the Suzuki, but with a nicely centered 87 Bobby. Let's fly through here. Nothing. Let's get up to 200 likes. We're almost there. 170. Rich wants to use the secret to get some Reds autos. 2 parallels in this pack. Dylan Tate and a gold. Clayton Kershaw, Dodgers all-time strikeout leader to 2022. Juan Soto, black gold. How's it going, Cool Clips? Should be getting at least probably one more parallel. Standard blue, probably a rainbow foil if I had to guess. Here it is. Or an SP maybe, or both. What is this? Oh, Melendez. Short print rookie. Yeah. We're getting good hits, good rookie hits already out of update. Trust me, I've opened so much of this. I know when things are flowing. We still might get a rainbow foil out of here. Schwarber batting helmet relic. And the last one. You pulled that Melendez last week. Nice. How are we going to get... Yep, there's our rainbow foil. Here it is. Guardians of the Central. So we got 3 parallels and a short print out of a blaster box. Just going to open this because it's sitting right next to me. Might as well get a real cheap and easy Mountcastle auto out of here. Isn't that right, Sean? I kind of like that quick rip we did. I don't remember seeing any feedback. What's up, Joan? What do you do with all the other cards? Well, this is for a break, so all the cards get shipped. Some of the base cards, like I separate all the base cards out that aren't rookies or firsts, just like the common cards, you know, like when you get a stack of commons that aren't rookies. I'll separate those out, and when I'm doing people's packs, if there's room in a pack, I'll just like grab a pinch and put it in. That way I don't have to sort all those cards. It would take me so long, and it's pointless. Nobody cares about the base cards anyway. But I just fill up the people's packs that are in the break, and sometimes there's a few left over, and then I just give, if there's any left over, I put them in a box and give them away to slammers. You pulled the Bobby SP out of a hanger last week. Nice, Elwood. That's like, that might be my favorite card out of 22 update. I think it is. I mean, there's, you know, of course there's like the gold Julio Black Gold. As far as cards that are attainable, it's probably my favorite. And I still have not pulled the Julio SP out of all the update I've opened. Have not gotten a gold Julio, have not gotten the Julio SP. But I'm due, and I will open more. Mark my words. All right, we got a 2021 jumbo box here. We're looking for 5. Count them, 5 rookie on-card autos. And here's an Aqua, Jorge Guzman. Isn't that the guy that you got out of that last box, Kyle? Jorge Guzman, just not the parallel. And a Dansby refractor. Wait a sec. Okay, that's not an SP. The SPs are thicker, the image variations. You'll know it. You'll feel it, and you'll be like, why is this card thick? They're not super common to get, but there's Mountcastle. We got the Acuna. I think was it last? Not this last break today, but the one before. TJ Antone autograph. Pulled the black gold Tatis, ready for his return. Yeah, I hear that, Norton. I hear that, man. I can't wait. Oh, it's been a long time in the making. A long time coming. Gold Xander. How many days since Tatis has played in a big league game? And he's ready. I hope he comes out there in his very first at-bat cranks like a... Well, he'll be probably batting... I think he's going to be batting leadoff. What a nasty team. Tatis batting leadoff. And then Soto for the lefty-righty. And then Machado. And then Xander batting cleanup. And then like Cronenworth. Another Edward Olivares autograph. Another auto. Wow, we got another gold in here. Dalton Varsho, that'd be a sweet auto to get too. Cronenworth, there's a lot of good autos actually. This like I said, Mountcastle. This is starting, and Jazz is in here too. A negative as usual. Jesus Sanchez, Jimenez. See what I mean? Like at 2020, end of 2021, we're just kind of like, these guys are all right, but nobody's that great. Well, some of them are turning into really, really good players. All-stars. Key Bryan. Prism, Key Bryan. And this is an autograph behind here. Come on, be a big one. Rookie auto. Estevan Florial. Yankees hit. Gold shimmer to 50. Rosario refractor. Key Bryan. William Contreras rookies are in here too. Sam Huff. This is Wong's all-time favorite release. Another Olivares. I knew we were going to get two. What? 2 base Olivares autos? Pink Speckle Clark Schmidt. Well, that's pretty crazy. Feeling that Mountie auto. Maybe some in one of these boxes. We got a Mountcastle gold auto out of Bowman Heritage, 2021 Bowman Heritage. So he's in there. Possible. Was it gold or was it orange, that Mountcastle? Can't remember. So many good hits coming out of the Bowman Heritage autos, especially, that it's tough to remember. In the same box, yeah. Yeah, Carrick. 2 Olivareses base in the same box. Wong heard Huff. We passed a Huff rookie, and I was just telling everybody how this is your all-time favorite release. Because Huff rookie autos. Double stacking Olivares's. It's not a very good drink, but gotta wet my whistle. Can you get an Ellie auto? It is possible, yes. Silver packs, we got 2023 S1. Chris Bryant. Can we get a parallel out of here? Come on. Parallel or an auto. They're so few and far between. Well, thanks, Drew. I appreciate that. I happen to agree with you as well. Riley Green, autograph. Nolan Jones. Did I say autograph? I meant silver pack card. Just as good as an autograph. Pulled an Ellie auto. Out of what, Robert? Bowman? Get into the middle. Get in the middle. Gold, Dean Kramer. Gold foil, that is. And then the gold. Oh, that'll play. To 2022 Moreno. That's top load worthy. I think we're going to keep him in the secondary pile, though. Nah. Put him up there. We can always stack him up with a couple friendlies if we need to. There's a 0-calorie Dr. Pepper strawberry that is good. Dr. Pepper zero stuff is usually pretty tasty. So is root beer. So is Verner's. Dylan Cease blue. Unnumbered. Here's the auto. Garrett Mitchell. Having a nice start to his career. Hey, look what hat I'm wearing, by the way. Maybe it's a Brewers kind of break, Mark. Congratulations on that. This design looks an awful lot like the UK autographs. Baseball stars. Manoah, Gunner. Adley definitely living up to the hype. Yeah, he's insanely good. He's already, he's just well beyond his years. He's got that calm confidence that you only get when you know you're a boss. He's just never worked up. He just goes up there yeah, I can hit anybody. John Gray, Independence Day. Janelle, congratulations. Keeping it moving. Bobby's 3 for 3 right now. He needs to get off the schneid. Get a little pop. Hold on. Let me find this. Oh, but they're losing 8-3. Ooh. I guess it doesn't matter, really. For us, for baseball card collectors, it doesn't really matter how the Royals in general do. It's just come on, Bobby. And if Bobby does well, success will follow for the team for the most part. It's not like an individual sport or anything, but Riley Green home run challenge card. But it's like the Jazz effect for the Marlins. When Jazz is healthy and leading off especially, he's just a firecracker. He ignites a fire underneath of that team, and they go from being a horrible team to being kind of scary a little bit. Their offense is got no names, but when Jazz is leading, that's a gold foil Julio. That's a nice hit. Gold foil Julio Cup and Jordan Montgomery. Gold. Take that. You know what? We're going to put him on the stage. Gold foil, gold cup, Julio. I think that's got a little value. We're going to put him with Moreno up there. Only problem with catchers, man. A lot of balls bouncing all over the place, hitting you in the sweet spot, and can take you out. It just adds up. Balls hitting you over and over. They always find a way to hit you in the spot that you don't have any protection to. Sean Ryan Murphy to $4.99. I think we're just gonna we're gonna double up here. I'm already finding spots to double up on the stage to save room. Robert likes smooth jazz. I like jazz fusion. Langoliers. Oh, hey! That's pretty nice. Willie? Tried to make a trade for Willie this week, and it didn't work out. Got a blue trout out of your Stadium Club Chrome Blaster. Nice, Gino. When do they update the top 100 list? They do it a few times a year, several times a year. Ruiz, and look at this. All Rise. Aaron Judge. Pretty rare. We did pull one of these before. The AKAs. I think we got All Rise Judge. But these are super tough pulls, man. Going to Brandon. You guys seen this card yet? Not common. The AKAs are 1 in 221 of these jumbo packs. Wow. Fitzy says, Stryker, I envy your hat collection. It's starting to get real good. I need a special thing for him, to put them on like some kind of a hat rack. I need a hat rack. A gun rack. I don't even own a gun. Brandon Crawford. But I really do need a hat rack. Like one that spans the length and breadth and depth of my entire house. Brandon Crawford. Let's go. Black parallel to 199. We got just enough room up there. Okay, Golden Mirror. I mean, we're probably not going to get one. We got the All Rise, AKA. But it's been a few packs since we got a Golden Mirror, or a few boxes. Another 2 Independence Day parallels out of one box? Will be a good one. Vasquez. 2 Independence. What a weird day. 2 101 printing plates out of one box and 2 Independence Day to 76 out of one box. What a day. It's always weird. Come to Stryker Breaks. It's always weird. I'm working on it. I'm working on new catchphrases. That one, not the best. Couple of Bowman chrome mini boxes inside of a master hobby box. Ultimate card protection here. Boxes within boxes, wrapped in cellophane. Packs inside a mini box, wrapped in cellophane, inside of a master box. You're guaranteed to have crispy, sharp cards. No bends, no scratches. We wish. You'd think it was the case if you actually had people taking real good care of them. I want a full tour of the Topps factory where they're printing, boxing, cutting, sorting, whatever they're doing. I want a whole tour of the factory. Topps, Fanatics, let's make it happen. That's an image variation. Brandon Marsh. Boom. Rookie variation Marsh. Saul, congratulations. And Gino getting in on the Dono train. $5 super chat says, wanted to thank you again for the deal on the Eric Davis auto. Always been one of my faves. No problem, man. That reminds me. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that greatly. And if you want to check out my eBay store, probably going to be listing a bunch of stuff this weekend. Always listing new stuff. Best offer on everything. Just shoot me an offer. If you see something you like, shoot me a reasonable offer. And we can haggle. I'm willing to negotiate. Brady House, man. One time this guy was a super duper prospect. On-card auto. Nice. Going to Brandon. Pena. Vasquez Shimmer first. That's like, I think that's a case hit right here. Bowman Ascensions. Bowman Ascensions. I think that's a case hit. Christian Hernandez. For the Cubs. Hollis, what's up, my man? Stopping by to smash that like. I appreciate it. Anything good going on tonight? Bo went 5 for 5. He's in the zone. Yeah, he is. That team, that offense on that team is crazy, especially with Matt Chapman. Like, there is no let up in that order. Chapman and Varsho. Yeah, some thick gold. Be the auto. Be a gold auto. Come on. A good gold auto. Oh, no, but man, these are These are sweet to 75. I think that's the first one I pulled. Is that orange and yellow vapor? Or I don't know what they call that, but that's something pretty crazy. Pete Crow. Very nice. Young prospect. What do they call that? It's a new one. They call that, there's fuchsia pink vapor, orange vapor wave. Or something like that. It's sweet. Junior Perez, first autograph going to the A's. Just got some. Let me wipe that off for you. You know what? Something weird happened to me. I was getting a submission ready the other day. And I have this little soft cloth like this just for this kind of occasion. You know, you got a little smear or a fingerprint or something. You can wipe it off. And I set it down somewhere. Like right here. I was doing it right here. Piles of cards everywhere. And it disappeared. Sitting here. Couldn't find it. Looked everywhere. Got up. All the drawers. Pulled them all out. Stood up. Looked under the table. Looked everywhere. I can't find it. You guys ever have that happen? Something just disappears. Right? Like right where you're at. And you cannot find it. Then I'm thinking, okay, maybe I got up and took it with me to some other room. I went from room to room throughout the whole house. And it's nowhere. By George, I looked everywhere. Another weird thing happened kind of like that in my house. Got my daughter a fish for Christmas. Put it in a little fish tank, like a small one about like that big. It was a beta, you know, they don't need huge tanks or anything, but it had a filter and rocks in the bottom, all the stuff. And she wanted to move her fish tank up into her bedroom because it was downstairs, you know, Christmas. It was by the tree on the fireplace. I was like, okay, I'll take it upstairs. Lid on it. The lid is on it. Just unplugged it and grabbed the tank and went upstairs with it, set it down. And then I'm looking in the tank for the fish just to see how it's doing. And the fish is gone. Like, well, that's weird. Took everything out of the tank one by one. There wasn't much in there. Just like one little plant, nothing else. Took all the rocks out, scooped all the rocks out. Took the filter out, looked inside the filter, dumped it out. It's just a small tank. The fish was gone, never to be seen again. Looked everywhere, thought maybe it jumped out of the tank somehow in a small little hole where just like a little tube is going down. Backtracked the entire length of the house, looked everywhere, under the couch, maybe, I don't know, under the couch, in the cushions, everywhere, on the steps. Completely gone, disappeared, never found it. It's been years. Speaking of Bo, there he is. And a Bobby. We got the Bobby variation in the last break. And then here we have a red. Oh, Neil Cruz red. Oh my gosh, 5 of 5. What a time to get the red Cruz. Man, that is a crimson ruby red. Oh my. Joan. Man, that's a thick card. We're going to have to put him in a 55 point. Don't you worry. Cruz will be back. He's fine. He'll be fine. Wow. Who's the auto? Maybe the auto's Cruz too. They like to do that. No, Dale Murphy. That's sweet. To 99. Weren't expecting that, were you, Al? Dale Murphy auto? Let's do another black. This is our other one. Might as well do it now. We're hot. Rolling hot with the blacks. 200 likes, 300 people in. Smash that like. Evaporated. It was there The fish was there, and then I walked upstairs and it was gone. And it's just gone. Never showed up again. Worst player in the league, Javi Baez, Jose Ramirez, and a gold diamond, Alec Boehm. To 50. That one's going to Mark. Murphy's your all-time favorite player? That's sweet. Glitch in the Matrix. I mean, if the fish would have, like, if I would have looked in the tank and there was 2 of them, maybe. Like, wait a minute. There's only 1 fish in here, and now there's 2. Yeah, definitely a weird thing. We had one of those, another kind of similar thing happened right after this. I'll tell the story. Joe Carter to 150. Couple of legends coming out of Topps Chrome Black. Both of them numbered. So at our old house, we had a fish tank and it was full of stuff. Pretty good sized tank. One moment. Pretty good sized tank. Anyway, a bunch of stuff in there. We had an albino frog, one of those water frogs. It was white. And one day it just disappeared. Looked all over the place for it. Didn't really know what happened to it. But since there's so many other things in there, we might even had 2 frogs. Those things, they eat fish. So like it would, if we got little minnows or little guppies, it would eat them. And we would watch this frog eat them. It's not that big of a frog either. There'd be a fish tail hanging out of his mouth. He'd go, just have like a fish hanging out of his mouth. It was kind of annoying, like, you know, getting new fish, and then next thing you know, they're gone, and then the frog is huge and fat. Like, the frog got so fat. They're not supposed to get that big. Anyway, it disappeared one day. Years later, there was a fan in the corner. We go and move the fan, and this crispy frog just falls out from in between, like, the blade. Somehow it got into the fan, and it just, like, dried up and cooked in there, and it just ding, down on the ground. Like, oh, that's where that frog went years ago. It's kind of weird. Does anybody ever... Do you know what frogs I'm talking about? You can get them, like... You can get them at the fish store. They live in the water. Yeah, like, I could totally see the frog getting out of the tank somehow. Just jump out of the tank or just crawl up. I don't know. I could see that. But the fish, especially when it's like it's there and then 1 minute later it's gone, and I retrace my steps 100 times, look everywhere, whole family looking for it. That was weird. Didn't smell. Never smelled. Just shriveled up and died. It shriveled. Like there was no smell. Crispy. Okay, we got some Stadium Club Chrome. Wander. Nice Wander rookie. Oh yeah, I want to also put a shout out there. Speaking of Wanders, it reminded me. If anybody got a Ben Baller Wander in your pack by accident, you could let me know. Send that back possibly. Somehow it made its way into the wrong pack. It probably went into either the Mariners or Cardinals or Texas. One of the stacks that are like right near it. So if you happen to have gotten a Wander by mistake, let me know. Please. It's not a huge card. It's not a parallel or anything, but 17 of 50. Kerry Wood, gold. I rarely mess up. It's amazing how rarely. But sometimes when the wife is helping out, which is not that often. Just so happened to be that time, though. Things can happen. Carlos Santana, and I appreciate the help, so I'm not going to say anything about it. I'm not even going to tell her. Carlos Santana to 199. Looking for an auto and one more parallel to come out of this box. One more numbered parallel, that is. Plenty of refractors. There it is. Lamont Wade Jr. Blue parallel to 199. Going to San Fran. Dean. Just low key threw the wife under the bus. I didn't throw her. I just nudged her, and the bus happened to be coming. 100% her fault. But like I said, we're not going to tell her. I'm not going to tell her. I'm not going to discourage her. Any help is so needed and appreciated. Julio Beam Team rookie, and then right behind him is a rookie auto. Ooh, come on. Back-to-back Julios? Nope. Lucius Fox. Going to Brandon. Bart asks, how do you feel about Stadium Club Chrome? Tingly inside. I like it. I especially like it when you get those bonus autos. We've gotten a couple of boxes now that had 3 autos in them. Heritage. I think this is it for the Heritage. Yep, these are my last 2 Heritage boxes. And they've been good. I'm surprised. I thought they would be okay, and they'd be like good for breaks because you get a lot of parallels. So it kind of just like people get more stuff. It's good when you get more numbered cards, more parallels, short prints, autographs, relics, hits of any kind. The more the better for breaks, especially the way I do them. And this stuff has been good for that. The autos have been good. So blasters have X-Fractors. Yeah, the X-Fractors are sweet. Stadium Club Retail. Yeah, I have 2 boxes. I don't know what I want to do with them. I still have them. They're just sitting there. The retail. I might sneak over to Meijer and see if they restocked, but I don't know if they're still having that. If they don't have the buy one get one half off, then I'm not going to get any. Because in my mind, they're just too expensive to not get a guaranteed auto out of there. I mean, the autos, you get plenty. They come out of there, but to not have a guaranteed one, and then plus seeing that some of this has 3 autos coming out of these hobby boxes, it really puts it over the edge. I would rather have hobby. Much rather. Plus, you're getting good parallels too, oranges and golds. Nick Lodolo to 50. Lodolo is a beast. I've been watching him quite a bit this year because I always put him in my daily fantasy lineups. Because his strikeout stuff is just devastating. And he's only going to get better. I called him the next Randy Johnson, and people thought I was crazy. I know that's high praise, and I'm partly messing around, but he's really good for especially like a lefty. Usually lefties, it's either you're one of the best pitchers in the league or you get lit up usually as a lefty. Not every time, but when I see a lefty on the mound that doesn't have a name attached to it that, I am well aware of, I'm stacking the other team. Because almost every team has a whole squad of righties they can roll out against any lefty pitcher. But with Lodolo, he's so good that it doesn't really matter. He's that good. Drew asks, as a breaker building breaks, what's the balance behind quantity versus quality? It's an art, as Kyle would say. Kyle's famous for quoting, a Stryker break is more of an art than a whatever the other thing was. It's an art form. No, but seriously, it's like you got to get an not equal amount maybe, but you got to get plenty of value with plenty of guaranteed hits with mixing up releases, at least the way I do it. Most breakers, they don't care at all about their people or anything. They're just like, as much product as I can pump out and make the most money possible, but that's not how we do things here. Here we go. Gold auto yet again. Another big auto coming. Nick Gonzalez to 50. That's a big prospect. At least he was. Where's Austin when we need him? Austin, are you lurking? Any updated news about Nick Gonzalez? Because the Pirates need some players. Isn't K a lefty? He is indeed. He is indeed. And everything I said applies to him. Sabato to 199. K's that lefty that gives people hope. There's Bobby. And like a team, it gives a team hope and a dream. Like, hey, we do need a lefty, and he does have mid-90s heat. And then that's kind of where the conversation ends. Here's going to be a good one right here. Carlos Colmenares, another former big prospect, still in the system. And he's a Ray, so you know he's going to be good. What would my reaction be if you sent me a K auto? Why don't you do it and find out? Why don't you just send me one and then we can find out for sure. It would be somewhere between, the reaction would land in between horror, anger, desolation, apathy. So it'd be some kind of reaction in that range. I don't know. Detmers, 1099. We're getting lots of them. Look at, I see a yeller poking out back there. Refractor, Jared Kelly. Look at all these parallels. Six so far. We got a 7th coming up. Gunner. And our final parallel is Espina to 75. Plenty of color coming out of these boxes. These are still available on the Topps website, I think. Are they still available? But man, the autos, almost every one has been like a parallel or a name. Can you showcase your K collection in a video sometime? Man, I don't really want to be sick to my stomach most of the day. Just have to make sure I do it on an empty stomach, I guess. I should do it after like his worst game of the year. Like when he really gets blown up. Like who's got a bunch of like after he plays the Braves. Like he should get destroyed by the Braves. That'd be a good time for it. I just have so many better things to do, you know, like than to show off the K collection. I mean, better things to make videos about, you know? Like, everybody wants to see the K collection, and I understand. But would you rather see the K collection, or would you rather me rip, like, some fun product? Like a PC rip? Because I only have so much time, so many hours, so much, you know, time that I can do this. So I have to be kind of picky. About like what I'm making videos of. Bowman hair. Let's just do the next one. 22. 22 is, you know, at first I was like 22 is a superior product to 21. Checklist is better, but I don't know. Like the autos we've been getting out of 21 have been sick. Who's K playing tomorrow, Wong? Did anybody say? Cardstocker came and loaded Walmart. Man, I wish they had cards at Walmart still. I wouldn't. The only thing I'd be interested in at this point, retail-wise, would be Bowman, but I mean, it's not out yet. But when it does come out, I'd be interested to see how good it is, or because I have a feeling that it's not going to be good, but I don't know for sure. It's going to be a wait and see kind of thing. But there was so much Bowman on Target's website last year that there's no reason to even have to go out and look. Rays, they're playing the Rays. Oh. Womp, womp. Well, I don't know. Rays are they going to be on a losing streak? 1 game losing streak? What happened? Did they win? No, they lost. Okay. Baltimore's up 6-3 with that game on. Oswaldo Cabrera to 199. Oh, they won. No, it's the 9th. Wait. Oh, they won. Day game tomorrow. K's on the mound. Is it a day game? Matt's bases loaded over Oakland. Tyler Whitaker to 50. I think it's this middle stack, you guys, that has all the juicy stuff in it. Luis Angel Acuna to 99. Remember last stack? Wasn't it the middle stack that had all the good stuff? There's like 4 parallels on an auto or something. Barrios actually pitched well. Yeah, there's some guys like Barrios. He's kind of streaky. He can have a few games that are not very good, and then all of a sudden he breaks out and he's like pretty elite, and then goes on a dominant stretch. Here we go. Here's one of them I was talking about. Colson Montgomery to 50. How many more in the middle stack? We got our foil card here. Or no, it's not. See, it's these yellows and golds in the middle stack. Trace Sweeney to 75. There's only 2 in there. Our auto, hopefully, must be in this one. In this stack, the autograph. MVP asks, what's your thoughts about jumbo or hobby boxes? Is one better than the other? Well, jumbo boxes usually have more guaranteed autographs, like for Bowman especially. 3 guaranteed autos out of a jumbo, 1 out of a hobby box. So easy way to figure it out is divide the total price of the box by how many autographs you get, and whichever one has a better dollar per auto. But you can also go and figure that same thing out with the pack odds for parallels and figure out what the best dollar per parallel is. Usually the best dollar per parallel is out of retail. Bowman jumbo boxes usually have the worst odds, dollar per parallel, because you're getting like all your value is coming from the autographs. But you still do get parallels. They're just not as cost effective. It's not as cost effective to chase parallels through jumbo boxes. Here's an orange. Oh, see what I mean? The hits have been quality. Colson Montgomery, orange to 25. So here's our 2 Bowman Heritage hits. Orange Colson Montgomery to 25 and Nick Gonzalez to 50. Look at these. I mean, impressive. And the Montgomery is going to James. Man, who's got the Pirates? Jones got the Pirates. Very good. Austin Martin to 199. And a blue Jorbit Vivas. Almost like they didn't make a lot of this stuff because they know it's kind of like a niche opening, you know, kind of a lower end. So they just loaded it up. Look at all these parallels. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus the parallel auto is 8. I'm going to set these guys to the side just for the sake of time. Running a little behind. A lot of boxes to go through today. Overflowing heap behind me. Has anyone heard from Aquino on putting a trade binder together? No. Lindor just hit a grand slam. Carrick says Aquino disappeared from the face of the earth. Gino says, if I ever see someone with a scale at my Walmart, the owner will have a broken scale. Well, careful you don't get an assault charge for that. You missed the middle-aged woman at the beach, straw hat with the medallion. When's that coming back? What does that mean? Missed. Long keeps his best cards in a binder. I try to tell my daughter that you do not want to keep your cards in a binder. But, you know kids, they like to keep them in a binder. I can scroll through. I'm like, just don't put your best ones in there, please. Here, I'll give you all the top loaders and sleeves and one touches, whatever you want. Just don't put your best cards in a binder. You'll regret it, trust me. I can tell you from personal experience and anecdotes from many, many other people. Doc with a 5-month membership says, what's up, card nerds? Braves are cooking. Hashtag chop on. What's going on, Doc? Do you keep in touch with the guy who was broken by the Bane smash? Every once in a while I see him. I just got a story about him from my dad the other day that I can't share. Kyle Lewis. It wasn't about him as much as it was about somebody else, but he was with him. Kyle Lewis, rookie auto. Man, that would have been a nice one to pull back in 2020. But still pretty good. Kyle Lewis, I mean, isn't he leading off for the D-backs? He just has a bionic leg now. Bo Bichette, rookie. Suarez refractor. Santander Prism, and look at this. We got a red numbered to 5. Be big. Michael Baez, rookie. Red wave, 5 of 5. Whoa. Man, we are pulling some low-numbered stuff tonight. 2 101s. Couple numbered to 5, too, didn't we? Didn't we get... I think this is the second card numbered to 5 that we've pulled tonight. Maybe not. I can't remember. They're starting to blend together. It's not another red, is it? Okay. Ravello. Auto. Going to Chris. What are the chances of pulling a J-Rod in top Sapphire? Like 1 in 100, maybe? 1 in 100 cards, 4 cards per pack. So they're gonna fall 1 on every like 5 boxes, I think. 6 boxes between a J-Rod and J-Rod debut, if that's what you're asking. Mookie refractor. And we pulled our autos already. And a red. Can we do better? I don't know how. A 101 coming out of here. I see a thick boy down there. There's another parallel. We can get a Jordan or Bo Bichette. Rookie parallel. There's a Randy. Dylan Cease. This checklist is good. Oh, look at this. Look at this beautiful blue Vladdy Cup card. That's got some value to 150. Vladdy Blue Rookie Cup, and this is why we do it. I wanted to get the Blue Jays involved. Either with the Vladdy second year stuff or the Bo rookie stuff. Ooh. Look at that. That is sweet. Randy, congratulations. There's another Vlad. Ah! Three boxes left. We got a Topps Chrome update, Sapphire. Yeah, that color match is bad. You just bought that Vladdy? Bought it raw, eh? Never know what you're going to get. I wonder what a gem's worth. If it's 30 raw, probably about 150 in a gem, eh? Volpe isn't hitting his weight yet. I think he's going to be okay. No pressure on him. Usually he's batting like 9th. I've been running those little wraparound stacks. 9, 1, 2, 3, 9, 1, 2, 9, 1, 3, 4, stuff like that. Your LCS has boxes of update Chrome for 75. Should I grab them? I don't think you should be in any big hurry, really, because they made a lot of it. Keep your eyes peeled, though. Once you start seeing them go up in price on like blowout, then it's going to be time to possibly snag some. But 75 is a pretty good price. I think that's pretty standard right now, though, so I wouldn't be like racing out to grab it at that price. You can probably get it for maybe even less, a little less than that, or I think like 100 is an anchor point for this product, like $100. To me, it seems like $100 box. So if you can get it for less than that, 75, that's fine. But like I said, they made a lot of it. So unless the rip velocity just increases a lot, which the rip velocity will increase if the price remains the same and the players perform. Next big drop is Bowman. Oh, nice, Rob. You won a home run challenge with that Lindor. Sweet. Those home run cards are pretty cool. I got the Trout last year. Hey, there's Austin. I was just asking about you a little bit ago. I was wondering about Nick Gonzalez, if he's doing anything. Because we got a pretty cool Nick Gonzalez card here. 8/50. Austin is our resident expert on prospects. All right, here we go. Purple Pena leading things off. That is beautiful. Torkelson. Ooh, Purple Bobby. Something weird down here. Purple Bobby. Very nice. Purple Julio. It's one of those boxes, eh? Purple Julio debut. Put that in a good card pile. We'll get him up there. And we got an auto. Tommy Romero for the Tampa Bay Rays. Purple Suzuki. A lot of good perps coming out of this box. Maybe some more too. Oh, whoa. Now that is uncommon. Whatever that is, that's going to be an uncommon hit because usually you only get one autograph or parallel. So we just got something. Nick Allen red. 25 of 25. Very uncommon to get a parallel and an autograph. Quite a box. This is quite a box indeed. Stephen Kwan purple. CJ Abrams purple. We're getting a lot of good perps. Sawinski purple. Another good one. Decent at least. Alec Thomas hitting all the rookie perps. A Zokar perp. Bruhan. Shohei Chrome. All-Star. And a Pena. There's some QC stuff going on here. There's a little scratch on that one. But that was a good box, definitely. Very good box. One of the better boxes I've seen. We didn't get the straight up purple Julio, but we did get the debut. And then this bonus red Nick Allen. It's weird that that's to 25. I would think that would be to 5. Man, we have gone through some top loaders and sleeves tonight, let me tell you. Oh my gosh, it's 1025 too. A lot of wax has been ripped tonight. He's looking good early on. Are you talking still about Nick Gonzalez, Austin? Sorry if I missed it. Oh, okay. Gonzalez is good hit tool, not much power. Yeah, that's what I expected. You just covered his you just covered a high school game. Man, so much chat goes by. I look down and I look back up and there's like 30 messages. I apologize to anybody whose chat I miss. It's never personal. It's just luck of the draw, I guess. Okay, we're out of stands. We are out of stands and we've got 2 boxes left. Where did all the stands go? I got a couple of these little guys sitting here. Are we going to have to double up? I think so. Start doubling and triple stacking. We already did. Jeez. Okay. Encroachment. Stadium Club Chrome. We have been encroached. Big time. So we got this and then a Bowman Draft Sapphire box. Need a D-backs hit. Yeah, the stance disappeared with the fish. But for the most part, the QC looks okay. Pretty good. You need to rip some. Haven't ripped any yet. Yeah, they look clean. The cards are clean. The design is awesome. The photos are sweet. And they got these new green parallels, which actually look pretty good. Design, yeah, real full bleed design, just simple. It's a cool product. The blues look really good. And then the golds and oranges too. Autos have been pretty good, but of course there's a big checklist. Bunch of scrubs. All right, Sapphire, the last box. Take it easy, Carrick. The pen doesn't matter. If you had $200 budget, what would you try to get? I'd probably buy all Topps 22 update. Just rip it all. Love that Castillo. He's one of your main PCs. Sweet. All right, here it is. Look at that. We got 2 thick boys in here. Coming soon. Got a couple of big names that we can pull out of here. Let's get them. Got the Jackson Holiday out of the last box, but we're looking for that parallel. Vaquero, Holiday. Montgomery, and that is a low-numbered piece to 20. Colson Montgomery, another one. We got the Colson Montgomery auto, and now we got his Sapphire prospect card. Got a yellow coming, parallel. These are to 75. Nope, to 99. Willie Vasquez. Going to the Tampa Bay Rays. Nito, that's a good one to get. Jackson Job. Let's keep those firsts rolling. More firsts. Come on. Come on. Couple chances left. And Trace Gonzalez. All right, well, we did get some parallels. Unfortunately, the parallels were not firsts, which out of a Bowman draft product, you're really hoping that your parallels are a first. There's just so many of them. Pulled a Bobby auto out of the silver pack from 22 update. Yeah, that's an enormous hit. I bought that card, the Bobby auto. I think it was numbered to 125 or was it 150? Whatever it was. I bought it for like 300 raw. And then I sent it away, ended up gemming up, and I sold it for, it was in the 800s, I believe, 875 or something like that. So profitable experience. All right, let's check out the hits. Willie Vasquez to 99, Colson Montgomery to 20. Look at this. We got the blue gold cup Vladdy to 150. Michael Baez, rookie, 5 of 5. JP Crawford, blue to 199. Tony Romero. Josiah Gray, auto. Luis Castillo, green to 99. We got a Kyle Lewis autograph. Colson Montgomery, orange to 25. Espinal to 75. Jared Kelly to 199. Detmers to 99. We got a purple Julio debut. Nick Allen. We got 2. Oh, I keep thinking that's to 5. 25 of 25. It's a red. Lodolo to 50. Colmenares to 99. Nope. Yeah, to 99. Devoe to 199. Sabato to 199. Ravello auto. Nick Gonzalez gold auto to 50. Lucius Fox auto. Lamont Wade blue to 199. We got a Joe Carter auto to 150 and a Dale Murphy to 99. Check that out. Look at that. We did get 2 reds. O'Neal Cruz, 5 of 5. Rookie Topps chrome black. Oh, wow. I mean, that's like a Hall of Hits type of piece, I think. Junior Perez first. Pete Crow, this crazy orange vapor thing, to 75. How about a Brandon Marsh rookie variation from Topps Chrome? Kerry Wood gold to 50. Carlos Santana blue. Guzman aqua auto. Same box. 2 Olivares autos. Gold foil Julio Cup. Moreno straight up gold to 2023. Got the Garrett Mitchell rookie auto too. Also, 2 Independence Day parallels out of the same box. Hidden All Rise, a.k.a. Judge. Brady House auto. Bohm to 50. Crawford to 199. Sean Murphy green foil to 499. Clark Schmidt magenta speckle. TJ Antone rookie auto. Estevan Florial to 50. Xander to 50. Melendez rookie SP and a Suzuki vintage stock to 99. We did it. And Jack sliding in with a $2 right at the end. Another home run for Kelnick. Beast! Go Mariners. Sweet. It's awesome. All right, guys. I'm gonna be working on a video all weekend. It'll either come out, I don't know, Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, one of the days. So expect that. It's gonna be the rest of that UK case break. And I'll catch you guys soon. Thanks for watching. I will catch you all later.